Ethan, a well-known travel vlogger, had spent years searching for hidden gems, forgotten places untouched by modern civilization. His latest adventure led him deep into the forest, following an old map he found online. According to the map, there was a town here, one that wasn't marked on any modern GPS. A town that no one seemed to remember. As he stepped out of his car, he was greeted by a breathtaking sight. A perfect little town, frozen in time. The streets were made of cobblestone, the houses had vintage wooden doors, and the air smelled of fresh-baked bread. The townspeople greeted him warmly, men tipping their hats, children playing by the fountain, a woman at the market waving him over to try a sample of fruit. Ethan grabbed his camera and started filming. This is incredible. It's like stepping into the past. He walked through the streets, capturing everything. The lively marketplace, the old clock tower, the friendly faces. But as the sun began to set, something felt off. The air grew unnaturally silent. The once cheerful faces of the townspeople became expressionless. The children stopped playing. The shopkeepers stood motionless behind their counters. A woman whispered something, but Ethan couldn't make out the words. Feeling uneasy, he hurried back to his van and checked his footage. His hands trembled as he pressed play. Nothing. The streets were empty. No people. No market. No buildings. Just an endless road leading into forest. Heart pounding, he turned back toward the town, but it was gone. The cobblestone streets vanished. The clock tower gone. Only trees surrounded him now. He ran toward where the marketplace had been. Nothing. Panic set in. How is this possible? He had just been here. He had spoken to people, had filmed them, then he heard it. A faint, whispering voice carried by the wind. You were never supposed to find us. His breath hitched. He spun around. Nothing. But he could feel it. Something watching him. A shadow moved between the trees. A flicker just out of sight. His camera beeped. A new notification. His footage was replaced with a single message. Leave. Before we make you stay. Without another thought, Ethan sprinted to his van, fumbled for the keys, and sped away. The road twisted unnaturally, as if it was shifting. The farther he drove, the heavier the air became, pressing against his chest. Finally, after what felt like hours, he burst out of the forest onto the main highway. His GPS turned back on. The town? No record of it existed. Weeks later, Ethan tried searching for the map again. It was gone, like it had never existed. And then, one night, as he reviewed old footage from previous trips, his blood ran cold. In the background of an old video, far in the distance, hidden in the trees, stood the same clock tower from the vanished town. The town was never lost. It was following him,